Hey everyone, this is Mr. Everything, and I wanted to talk about these Lysol click gels for in the toilet bowl. I know it's kind of an odd video, but one thing I like to cover everything, as the name would imply. A lot of just household things. Nobody really thinks of making videos on them. And I figure, a lot of times people watch those more than other videos, so whatever I can do to help. Before I get to it, because there's nothing more emasculating than just talking about your toilet bowl toiletries. And the reason why I got these is I've been trying, I noticed unless you scrub the bowl every couple of days, sometimes I'll get mold that'll start to form in the bottom. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So I thought about trying different scents. And there's the kind that you can kind of clip on the bowl, it would maybe go there. And they're just a real flimsy little plastic arm. And then toilet paper and other things, which you know what I'm talking about, get caught on it, and then you have to dispose them because they're still plastic. So I switched to these Clorox. It's like a puck, and I put this in the bowl, and these are very strong. This is almost just like straight Clorox, and they last for probably a couple of weeks. So your water smells super Cloroxy, which is okay, but it is really, so you won't have any mold. But after doing this for a few months, and these are a little more expensive, I noticed that a lot of the metal components inside the tank were starting to rust. And then I had to use, because it was a tank I never took care of, so I already had some rust and it was getting into the bowl, so I had to use iron out to clean the entire thing. So then I decided I would switch to these. You can get these at Walmart. They're like less than $1. These don't have scent, but you can see it says they fight stains with this borax. I'm not sure. Bowl Fresh. So if Bill O'Reilly was smart, he would have patented it and called it Bold Fresh. But these are okay. They don't last all that long. They make your water blue. But again, I think there's enough chemicals or whatever's in it that I didn't notice any mold. I guess the blue water's okay. But then I found about these. And these are just some of the different ones. So I got a few boxes because after I tried one, I was really satisfied with it. So this is a similar principle. You put it in the toilet bowl, not the tank. So that's nice. So you don't have to worry about wearing out or possibly harsh chemicals disintegrating or wearing out your components inside the tank. And there's no plastic. The applicator is plastic. And it's just almost a gel, as it says, and it goes on the bowl. And the first one lasted 2 weeks even, like it says. But then the next one I used lasted over 3. Now these supposedly have scent, but I haven't really noticed it. I don't think it really matters. I use those like Glade or Febreze little $1 like jelly looking things for on the toilet. But I think that's really all there is. I'll see if I can get a good shot of how one works. So I just wanted to give that background that I would just go with this. Save yourself the trouble of using the other ones, unless it's like some old toilet or something that nobody's used. Then maybe you want to run a Clorox one in the tank. But so you can see the gels in here. Take this off, and then it's going to push it out, but you're going to do this on the toilet bowl. No, I'm sorry I made you wait this long to get to the toilet action, but at least I'm not putting it on my OnlyFans. So what I like to do is try and put it up here because I get more of the water here. So I like to keep it up higher, again, to keep anything from getting on it. I think I'll put it here, push it on, pull back, because you don't want it jammed up in here because it might stop the water and then it might want to spray. And that you can see. It's pretty much out of the way. If you put it here, it would get more water on it, but I think it's enough. And it should help keep the bowl clean. Now again, obviously the life of the product's going to come down to how many times you flush it and where you locate it on the bowl. You can see I tried to keep mine more in the front. So that way, again, I feel like there's less chance of getting a mess on it in the front than putting it in the back. And it still gets water on it. And to me, what it really does is, it says here, it prevents the toilet rings. I did notice for the most part, there's not as much mold forming in the bottom. And before you put those on, you still want to clean the bowl out. But what I like, instead of having to do it like maybe every few days or something, now I really don't have to do it until these wear out. And then you do want to clean it up then. Or if you make a mess, and you know what I'm talking about again, then you obviously need to do that. But, and then that would kind of get in the way with the brush, so you'd have to avoid it if you try and clean it while it's on there. But they're fairly affordable, and I think they work pretty good. So if that's a type of video someone finds useful, then hopefully that helped you out. They are pretty nice, and you can get these different scents. So thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next one. Have a good one.